I let my sister find out about my engagement online. I posted the photo at exactly 8:47 inches the morning. Ring on my finger. Caption simple. I said yes. Within minutes, my phone was blowing up. Friends, cousins, coworkers, my aunt who never texts called me crying happy tears, but nothing from my sister Jenna. My mom called around noon. Her voice was ice cold. Your sister is devastated. She found out about your engagement on Instagram. How could you do this to her? I didn't answer. Just said I had to go. The texts from Jenna started coming in around 2. First one was just a screenshot of my post. Then another message. So this is how I find out? Then another. You couldn't pick up the phone? Then the longest one. I thought we were close. I thought I meant something to you, but I guess I was wrong about everything. I read them all. Didn't respond to any of them. My fiance Caleb watched me scroll through the messages. You sure about this? I nodded. She needs to feel what I felt. See, 3 years ago, I found out about Jenna's pregnancy on Facebook. Not from a phone call, not from a text, from a public announcement she made to 800 friends. I called her immediately. Congratulations. Why didn't you tell me first? She laughed it off. Oh, I meant to call you. I just got so excited and posted before I could think. You understand, right? I said I did, but I didn't. Then 2 years ago, I found out she bought a house from her Instagram story. A tour of her new kitchen with the caption, homeowner vibes. I'd been apartment hunting for months and she knew I was struggling. Never mentioned she was even looking. When I asked why she didn't tell me, she shrugged. It all happened so fast. I barely had time to process it myself. Then last year, I found out she got promoted to director from a LinkedIn notification, a job she'd been interviewing for secretly for 3 months. Never mentioned a single interview, never asked for advice, nothing. But every time something happened in my life, she expected a front row seat. When I started dating Caleb, she demanded to meet him within the first week. When I got my raise, she wanted to know the exact number so she could compare. When I thought about moving to a new city, she lectured me for 2 hours about how I was abandoning the family. She wanted access to my life while keeping hers private. The engagement happened on a Saturday evening. Caleb proposed at sunset on the pier where we had our first date. It was perfect, intimate, just us. I didn't tell anyone that night, just wanted to sit in the happiness for a while. Sunday morning, I woke up and looked at my phone, thought about who to call first. Then I thought about all those Facebook announcements, all those Instagram stories, all those LinkedIn updates I found out about with strangers. So I opened Instagram, uploaded the photo, and waited. Jenna called my mom before she even tried to call me, played the victim immediately, made sure everyone knew how hurt she was before I could explain anything. Classic Jenna. My mom showed up at my apartment that afternoon. Her face was tight with disapproval. Your sister is crying. She feels completely blindsided. I looked at her calmly. How do you think I felt when I found out about her pregnancy on Facebook? Mom blinked. That was different. How? How is it different? She was overwhelmed. She had a lot going on. And I don't? Mom went quiet. I kept going. I found out about her house on Instagram, her promotion on LinkedIn. Every major life event for the past 3 years, I've learned about the same way her coworkers did, the same way her high school acquaintances did. Mom opened her mouth to say something, then closed it. But when it's my engagement, suddenly it's a crime that she didn't get a personal phone call? Mom left without saying much else. I think it was the first time she actually heard me. Jenna finally called that night. I let it ring 4 times before answering. I can't believe you did this to me. Her voice was shaking. I'm your sister. I let the silence hang for a moment. Then I said, now you know how it feels. She went completely quiet. 3 years, Jenna. 3 years of finding out about your life online, and you never once thought about how that made me feel. She started to say something, but I cut her off. You wanted access to my life while treating yours like a press release. That's not how family works. She hung up on me. We didn't speak for 2 weeks. Then she showed up at my door with coffee and red eyes. I've been thinking about what you said a lot. She sat down on my couch. I didn't realize I was doing that. I didn't say anything. I got so used to sharing things publicly that I stopped thinking about who should hear them first. She wiped her eyes. You should have been the first call every time. I'm sorry. I hugged her for the first time in months. She's my maid of honor now, and she calls me before she posts anything.